Yeah, it's true. I mean, not everyone's gonna like this. I mean, a lot of people are in the tug. The big old devil, it's somewhere around. It's different. It did some weird push. And again, different dudes are in it. It's kind of the getting more into the cut. We'll see. The Rude Lord's social media side quest. That's part of Jesus. Jesus went down. Now they got me in here. Zeus is the purdy boy. And then with the French chick is just greasy, brutal shit. Same thing, push. And same thing. You get in the tarot card too. That energy's gonna kick up. That bull's gonna kick up. And just like now, you see me focus, you see me talking. Some dudes freak out. You gotta learn psychology too. I'm gonna need medication too to go down. That's the funny thing. Once you get here, it's tough to tell, right? So I mean, you have different guys at work. They have, so my status is different. They always fuck it up. The church fucks it up. They're retarded. I mean, doctors, I know different doctors. You have the experience in it. There's social workers even in it, right? So I mean, and again, you don't suddenly go off. I mean, doing weird shit and they're running around and they're off. You see that shit. They're doing that too to flare dudes up, and they can see that. And I can do shit. I can show them the green line and shit in there. There's gonna be a guy, like I told you, they're gonna freak out. Most dudes know stay away when it's jealous too, because some dude's gonna clamp down. Just try to clear your head and shit, right? So there's a devil that did some greasy fucking push to get these endowments and shit. Just bloody off the dog meat. And all this monkey talk and shit. And some of these things in there are like old Carl. They're different, they're working these faults and errors. They assume that was dominance and shit. They're not even close to going into sexually and shit. And that's, again, they don't know. They just keep going. They're like an airhead, right? So again, keeping up to our vocabulary and shit, we found they weren't really able to keep up to shit. They weren't. I bet one of them is just a couple walks too, and they're feeling it because that network's kicking in. I'm deep in Fruit Loops doing this shit. I wasn't even known for much talent. That's what happens when you sit around and you're passionate, do what you do. I'm in a class where it's rare too, so I'm scary shit. I say shit going in their head and death. That's the thing. If you walk away, that's the big thing. Necro wanted me to say the Buck and Necro shit too. See that shit, Gene and shit, and Baal and shit. So I mean, you walk away, your dreams, it's butt fuck. These chicks are butt fucks. Butt fuckers see the one chick scream off. I mean, they're running around. They said all these guys, they're trying to play the hero thing. I was behind the bouncers right away too. That's a thing, I mean. And they're nowhere. It's like Ghost, anyways. It's BS, anyways. I mean, they're right though. And while I'm working and shit, they're jealous. That's a thing, and they're gonna run into a bull. Some of them. And the thing is, when you start fucking up, that's when they hit it. The sex thing, whatever, right? You're just seeing the big old bull trends. They see things different too. Some of them, right? And I don't need no fucking resize bars. So again, tonight working on music. I don't like the devil either, like a lot of them too. I'm into it. It's funny as an old biker buddy, but down the road when their chick gets slapped and shit, and the poacher Gene, he's warning them, watch out. You can't, because again, they don't know me, right? They don't know me. I mean, don't let them, because they'll run the police too. That's a thing, and I gotta work on anything. See, when certain guys get loud too, that's the thing. That's how you're gonna fuck yourself up. They're gonna start thinking you're weird, you're loud. That's one of the other tugs. The devil thinks dudes are bitches and wants to butt fuck them after. But their chicks I said, fuck, of all of your fucking chicks, they're like reavers too, blood reavers. And there's different ways and endowments. That's why you keep going. It's the most grateful one, and not everyone. There's a test in that too. And I got to get sleep at some point. I got to restock tomorrow, get back. So again, there's another busy day, roasting along, right? So I mean, It also sucks when you're running out of gas just to get in the ass. Hey, Jesus, pass it out. So they're just doing this to flare dudes up. I'm the big guy. By then I said, you're a fucking idiot, bitch. You're fucking sitting on your ass and shit. It's been this year. I'm the main guy. You're still not getting shit. You're like a dial-up. And they're running around focus on, and dudes, those are going to snag you. Those are material things that, again, that are just not proving shit. You're mad because you're arrogant and wrong. And that's why you shouldn't argue with dudes, because there's always, sometimes it's idiots just going, but there's someone that says something and someone's going the other way. And you got to learn that's different. A lot of people here, I mean, low beliefs too, they do everything else other cities do too. We have, I mean, they're looking for what? Again, fake news too. You got to check your sources. Again, the devil is sitting there jealous and shit, and it wants to say something. He might get, the fat fuck might get in a fight punch, and he's like a dangerous soul. We tug him up. That's the funny thing. Proved himself tougher. Well, they're still running around. The chick starts getting guilty. You know why? Because she sees the big guys. She wants to, and then they hear Zeus. The word spreads, right? I can go right on there. I'm like a shit show. So. And then they got a long tug on it. It's like finding out 50 years tugging out the bergs. So, I mean, it's tough too. I mean, because guys want to get in there and shag and they're playing them. That's why when I sleep too, watch, I get another endowment come in. And we do valor and shit, and your energy picks up and works in mysterious ways. But that's the thing. It's you learn a lot from different people. You can't say shit because people don't always go free will here. They whatever, different mistakes. Look, so they're Jesus is ready to fucking like a bum dragging them. You could say machines with souls. I mean, the devil is nuts though. So it's Bop'Z, right? Bop'Z hitting them. I mean, it's made to be horrorcore too. So we're gonna say shit like Mars does the baby shit, and I do the weird. Just for Lynch, a Glocksla, that's getting them. So we're even worse. We come from the Doom shit, and watch out, Doom's stuck on friendly fire. They're butthurt because they think that's what happens when they're not one with guys that have got even if they have to fucking cane someone or come from someone, and then they go on witch hunts, like I said, until they get caught by a hog, and now I'm in. They don't know this and that. Just wait, because it's the tug of the devil, and you can't. And that's what separates the rare and the millions of king, and all these dedicates and delicates. And Willie's the big guy, and GB and shit. So now I'm back. They're butthurt, They're jealous too. They don't want the old boy going through. I've had chicks too, big old. It's just nuts. So I'm loving it, right? So watch out, because you're in dudes, and watch out for these mistakes, because it's not fake news online and guys. It's not even schools, dude, right? I know. So, I mean, I'm working, doing what I do, and that's what happens. It's serious. You say what you say, what happens, right? And when you do they see it, boom, 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 now it's popping. Now you got some music, too. I got some music. I can chill a little bit tonight. Tomorrow, back up fresh. I'll be, So anyways, protein. Doing the cost. I told you it's true, Over the months, just a little weight in. And that's what happens when you hang harder than you. The devil thinks it's unlimited and shit, and you get there, and think when you're banging your chicks too, and when you're younger and stuff, and they're putting gel up, nothing used, baby, just weed, no bar, just other dudes sound solid. It's not that tough, right? Tougher would be in the fucking jungles of Nam, getting butt fucked by Miyagi. Genie, fucking top kill. Put Hitler to